Welcome back. The Troy baseball team is now just about a month into conference play. And aside from their opening series against Arkansas Little Rock, it's been a rocky trail for Troy. Most of that is due to the failure giving themselves a chance at winning the series. The Trojans have dropped the first 2 games of every series since opening by taking 2 of 3 from Arkansas Little Rock. Head coach Mark Smart knows that his team has to give themselves a chance on Sundays, but still he loves the effort his team is putting in.
We've got work to do. We're not playing our best on the weekends. We've got to turn it around and get a series first and try to build our momentum back on the first 2 games of the series. That's 2 straight weeks that we've lost game 1 and 2, and we've got to improve that. I like this team. They go about it the right way. They play the right way. They compete the right way. We just got to find a way to get game 1 next weekend and try to get off to a good start in the series.
This weekend, the Trojans are on the road taking on the Panthers of Georgia State. Georgia State currently sits at the very bottom of the East Division standings, but the Trojans can't take any competition lightly. First pitch will be thrown out at 5 p.m. Thursday as the series gets shifted to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for Easter weekend.
Now let's continue with the theme of Easter weekend, shall we? The softball team is looking to rise up and resurrect their season. Beth Mullins' team is currently 16-25 on the season. 4-12 in conference play. They recently were swept down in the Bayou, only recording 11 hits in 3 total games to Louisiana Lafayette. The Trojans were also outscored 24-1, but now they can flip the script this weekend. The Trojans have the opportunity to take it 1 game at a time, beginning when they take on Louisiana Monroe. The home series kicks off on Friday evening with a 4 p.m. start. The 2 teams will play a doubleheader Friday and a single game on Saturday. The second game on Friday is scheduled for a 6 p.m. start time, and the 2 will meet on the Diamond Saturday at 2 p.m.
The last time the men's golf team was in action, they were wrapping up play at the Mason Rudolph Championship April 2nd. Up next on the schedule is the Sun Belt Conference Championship. That isn't until April 23rd. So what do you do with all this dead time? Well, you organize your own contest, of course. Troy is utilizing this Friday to see some action against Georgia and North Florida. Friday morning, Troy will tee off against the Bulldogs, and that afternoon, all 3 will compete at the same time. The event came about after a rained-out Auburn matchup cleared the schedule for use. Head coach Matt Terry explains why the event was set up.
It'll be fun, but it'll be a way we can get a little head-to-head match play in prior to us leaving for conference, because with our conference championship, final 4 teams after stroke play going to max play, we don't get any of that all year. So with us getting to play this, kind of gives us a little mental tune-up, for that Tuesday if we take care of business in match play.
Once again, the Trojans will tee off Friday morning against Georgia, and then both teams will play against Northern Florida that afternoon.
And after the last 2 competitions have turned out pretty good for the Troy track and field team, well, they'll be back on the trails this weekend, or the track I should say, as they head down to Mobile to take part in the South Alabama Invitational. The Trojans know the Jags well, as they've seen them in plenty of competitions so far this year, and that Invitational kicks off Thursday and continues through Sunday.
After successful matchups last week, both the men's and women's tennis teams will be back on the courts this weekend. Though they already had their senior day match, the men's tennis team will be at home at the Lunsford Tennis Complex, playing host to the incoming Tigers of West Alabama. That match serve is set for noon Saturday, April 15th. The women's tennis team will also be in action Saturday, the 15th, will be taking on Middle Tennessee and Mobile, Alabama. The match time has yet to be announced.
Well, that's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Vision to catch anything you missed.
For Jahmal Kennedy, I'm Kyle Shook. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Trojans.